Hi everyone, Richard Seaton here from I Am Business Ninja. What I'm planning to do every Tuesday at 3 o'clock now is a thing I'm calling Tuesday Tingle, which is just giving you an idea. I'm not going to include people in on the call. All I'm going to do is record this and put it into the replay. So today's the first one, and it's one of the secrets of online marketing success. Okay. It's do what you do and do what you do well. Okay, like many of us, I'm going to be reading from this, so excuse me if I drop my eyes down occasionally. Like many of us, I often look at what top marketers are doing in this industry just to see how they're getting on, looking out for any tips or clues or ideas that can help me improve my results, yeah? Catapult my business. And here's one tip that I think is going to make the whole thing a lot easier for you. And that is, don't try and copy other people. Because guess what, guys? That's the fast route to failing. The point is, just do what you do and become so good at it, nobody else can touch you. Become unique, yeah? Unique. Let's be honest, there's nothing worse than a bad cover, is there? I mean, a badly copied artist or a badly copied song, you can spot it a mile off and you just go back and listen to the original and compare them. Some marketers are very careful and produce perfect text, perfect video, perfect spelling, perfect grammar. Their blogs are completely professional and it looks like they've been proofread about 5 times, which they probably have. I don't do that. There are other marketers out there who just do everything in one take, bang, whoosh, and out it goes with all the ums and all the ahs in it. To them, content is all that matters, and they believe that people actually prefer imperfect copy as well because, it makes them look more human. I know a very well-known email marketer who actually leaves mistakes and actually puts mistakes into his emails because he thinks that if he's too perfect, people can't relate to him. So he actually likes to look a little bit sort of like make a few mistakes, like he's in a rush and he's got a lot to say. And that gives the impression that he's, more interested in what he's saying than how it looks. And he's a great marketer and he has loads of followers. And he's actually very funny to watch because all his videos, all his presentations, all his scopes, all of it, they are all imperfect and brilliant and unique. As I say, others, they like to put it out in one go. And again, there are other people who are just full of sound and fury. I can think of a marketer who's just up and coming now, and he's doing very well. And he does a lot of periscoping, and he throws himself into his periscope presentations. He's got phrases he's stuck with, which he's trying to get out of his vocabulary, things like and like. But he pushes it out there, and he's infectious and contagious. And when you listen to him, you just get mesmerized and hypnotized by his enthusiasm and the fire that he's spouting out with, and he gives great content as well. And he tries to cram so much into a short space of time. And I know top marketers who are really boring and really old fashioned and way out of date. And they appeal to another group of people, the people who are probably in the older generation like me and who aren't used to this high power, high speed stuff that's going on every day on mobile phones. And they want to do something a little bit more considered and a little bit more put together and thoughtful. I think I'm a bit like that. Some people could call me boring sometimes, the way I deliver. I don't think I am. One guy last week actually said that he thought my landing pages had been designed in the 1990s. But, people from the 1990s like 1990s style designs. My point here is that I do things my way, okay? I don't do things, Bob Proctor's way or Michael Chaney's way. They're unique and they're the top of their tree. They know what they're doing. And if I try and copy them, I wouldn't succeed. But I do what I do. You still need to study them. You still need to study the masters and pick out some of the ideas and the themes behind how they present. Excuse me. You've got to find what you're comfortable with and get as good as you can doing that. Become you and become unique. I don't mean you have to be unprofessional and lazy in your presentations. Far from it. You need to study speech. You need to study presentation. You need to study lighting, video, all these things. Get yourself decent equipment, Plan what you're going to say to some extent. In this particular one, I've written out in quite detail what I want to say because I'm not interacting with anybody on here. This is a one-shot recording. I'll tell you a story at the end, which is quite funny. So in the end, your style will appeal to the people who like the way you are, and you'll have 100% engagement with those people, and they'll follow you because they like you, they know you, and they're getting to trust you. They like you because you're yourself and you're being genuine. You're not trying to copy somebody else. Do you know what? For 30 years, I was a chiropractor, and I was pretty good at what I did. I believed in myself 100%. And I was pretty sure I was one of the best around, to be honest, not because I was arrogant, not because I was self-opinionated and conceited, but because I had checked out everybody else's technique thoroughly. And I knew what I did was unique. It was the gentlest treatment. It was the most effective treatment. And, it was unique, definitely. I mixed up things that I knew, things that I discovered from other chiropractors and other professional spinal therapists. And I put together my system of treatment, which nobody else does. And in fact, I had a treatment today with a patient who wouldn't go anywhere else. And I've had patients fly over from France and the Channel Islands, to come to my clinic because there's nobody out there that does what I do. So what I'm trying to say to you is that's what I'm doing with marketing now. I'm trying to find my way of presenting, my way of being Richard and putting my message out. And I suggest whatever you're doing, you cultivate the same mindset. And trust me, it works. And you become relaxed and people can see immediately that you know what you're talking about and you mean what you say. So that's all I'm going to do today. I hope that was helpful to somebody. You know where to find me. www.iambusinessninja.com. That's it. That's my website. And you can email me as well, rickony@gmail.com, RICONWYE. So thanks for watching and see you next Tuesday. These Tuesday Tingles will be every Tuesday now at 3 p.m. And I'll be doing ninja tips on Sundays at 2 p.m. GMT. So call in and say hello. And on the Sunday one, we'll sit down and, I'll invite people on and we can discuss what we're doing. It'll be good. So take care. Thanks for watching and